Of the NFL draft series here on Titan Upload Network as we dive into these draft prospects one by one and figure out which one of these guys would be the best fit for the Tennessee Titans. First up on our list today, Tutu Atwell from Louisville. Do the Tennessee Titans need Tutu Atwell? And what would Tutu Atwell bring to the Tennessee Titans? All of this and more coming up next here on the NFL Draft Series, powered by Symbol on Titan Upload Network. So Tutu Atwell is a wide receiver coming from Louisville who has basically played 3 seasons. 2020 was cut short a little bit. He did miss some time from a back injury, which could be problematic. We'll get into that later. 2019 was his best season by far. First all-team ACC, and I believe he set the record for the most yards in the ACC that year.
Video is powered by Symbol. Don't forget to click that link below. Put that promo code TITANUPLOAD and give yourself $10 extra when you make your first deposit. Remember, you must be 18. It's a stock exchange for NFL teams. Buy low, sell high. Symbol's got you covered.
So Tutu Atwell, wide receiver from Louisville, comes in at 5'8", 155. Had his pro day, ran a 4.32, a 6.873 cone. Did catch the ball quite well, ran really good routes, really tight routes. Tutu Atwell is basically telling any team in the NFL, you pass on him, it's your mistake. Should the Titans select him or should the Titans pass? We will ask draft_Brian at the end of this segment if Brian agrees or disagrees. Definitely go follow him on YouTube at draft_Brian. We'll get more into him later as well. So Tutu Atwell, what are the strengths? What are the weaknesses? Where do we predict he falls? Let's get into it. So how did Tutu Atwell do in college? 34 games, 19 starts in 3 seasons, over 2,300 yards, 140 receptions, and 21 touchdowns. I would say he did quite well. He's very explosive. He can definitely be a big play guy. He can run vertical. He catches really good over his shoulder. And one of his best qualities, just like in Madden, human joystick, is a skill that he will be able to bring to the next level. The guy can just fly, he glides, he can change direction, he can run circles around you. I'm telling you, you get this guy out in space, big things are going to happen. Now, some of the weaknesses, obviously, with Tutu Atwell are his size. We've mentioned that many, many times already in this video. But there are other concerns that might be an issue at the next level. First of all, let's start with how he traps the ball against his body. That is a big concern for him. I believe he had 15 drops in college throughout his career, which can be a big deal depending on how many targets and all that kind of stuff. With 140 receptions, 15 drops. We talked about an advantage playing in space, but if he's not in space, catching the ball in traffic could be a big concern for him. Now, he did have a back injury in 2020 of some sort. That is something to keep note on. He has not really returned a lot of punts in his career. I believe he returned 6, and one of them he mishandled in 2019. And then if you're going to get him across the middle of the field, working in the middle is not really his game. Now, he's good at cross routes. He's good at flying down the field. He's good at screens. He's good at jet sweeps, all those kind of things. But him kind of sitting in the middle of the field where kind of all the traffic is, that is not going to be something that you're going to be able to expand on with him. Traditionally in college, he's a slot guy. Sure, an NFL team can play him and find a way to get him in space.
Like the Tennessee Titans, you like the NFL, look no further. Titan Upload's got you covered. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Tighten up that like button here on Titan Upload.
So what could Tutu bring to the Titans? Baltimore Ravens playoff game last year. Tutu Atwell, you throw him in that game, you design some plays for him, could totally open that game. Whether when the Titans were up 10-0 or the score was tied at 10-10, the Tennessee Titans really had trouble moving the football after the first quarter. Derrick Henry could not get going for any part of that football game where he finished with 40 yards. Once they took A.J. Brown out of the picture, the Titans had no answer, and that includes the coaching staff. So this year, going into games, you figure most teams are going to copycat what the Baltimore Ravens try to do. Now, we know not every team's going to be able to do what the Ravens did. You got to have the talent up front. You got to have the smarts in the linebacker core, and you got to have the secondary to be able to get it done. But Tutu Atwell for the Titans could do a lot of damage against opposing teams. For example, jet sweep. How many times did the Titans actually give it to Batson or anyone running the jet sweep? 2, you can run screens to this guy. You can put him anywhere on the football field. Khalif Raymond against Minnesota was able to get downfield. Otherwise, we did not see that happen most of the year in Tennessee. He's not going to be an every play type guy. You're going to be able to spot him in here or there. But trust me, when he's on the field, defenses are going to have to take note. And I just don't understand how that's going to be a bad thing for Derrick Henry or A.J. Brown. Does he fit in Tennessee? Did we get Brian's approval? Boom. Brian agrees, and so should you. Tutu Atwell probably can get him in the 3rd round. Maybe that's kind of where he's going to fall, between 85 and 100. Tennessee's really looking for a number 2 receiver. Unfortunately for the Titans and John Robinson, picking Tutu Atwell might be more of a luxury pick. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Leave a comment, let us know. And next up on the list, Zaven Collins from Tulsa. Till next time, tighten up. We'll see you soon here on Tighten Upload, the NFL Draft Series.